Hello, everybody. Chrissy here from FootPrint Tarot. Firstly, I'd like to apologise for radio silence last weekend. I went out to do some shopping with James. We had a heat wave last weekend and went out to do some shopping with James earlier in the day, and I got struck down with heat stress. I was so sick for the next 2 days. It was like in the high 30s on the Saturday when I got sick, and then around 40, 41, 42 the next 2 days. So I didn't do a live. I didn't get around to posting why I wasn't doing one and everything. So I do apologize for that. Hi, Uncover the News. I was just checking some emails, and you'll see the comment that I've just put up, and I'll repeat this later in the video. November 26th, we lost our somebody sent here, and Edna May. Thank you, Edna, for sending me this just before Christmas. I've only just checked my emails. November 26th, we lost our beloved Geek Hillbilly. He passed. Geek and I shared many conversations. Keith, I'm gutted. James is gutted. James and Keith had a few conversations as well. They used to talk quite a bit. Thought go to his sister and Keith Smith from Hazard County in Kentucky, our beloved Geek Hillbilly, who was such a generous spirit. We had many, many, many conversations. And Edna May did know him, but it took a while to get some news of his passing, apparently. And so he passed on November 26th. And so this live's dedicated to him. Sorry, I've only just read the news a few minutes ago. I had a very big sleep in, didn't wake up till like 20 to 10 as well. In battling trouble with my legs as well. So please spare a thought for Keith, our beloved Geek Hillbilly, his family, his sister, who we all know that he lost everything in a storm. His trailer got destroyed a few months back and stuff, and he was living with his sister. And so prayers and thoughts to her. He's going to be so missed. Yeah. So yeah, I am crying. When I used to do the open house, Keith would every day, every open house without failure, he'd be there, and we'd have a lovely chat. And yeah, one thing I know is that there's a new angel up there, and he's got his deputy's badge. And yeah, hi, Maureen Howe. I do hope everyone had a nice Christmas, and I know it's a bit of a downer to have this news, but please everyone send thoughts to Geek's sister in Kentucky who he lived with for the last few months. He's going to be so missed, and he was such a treasure, not just to us but to his community. He did so much. So yeah. Anyway, again, so that's the two bits of news. Is I was very sick last weekend with heat stress from the heat wave, and I did intend to hop on and do a live, but was just too sick and couldn't do it. Yeah, and I just slept in a bit today. I meant to hop on at 9:30. So anyway, these gorgeous little doggies, and I used to pop up and say hi. And yeah, I got an email from Edna May letting me know that he had passed. So yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and that you're gearing up for a new year. I'm looking forward to the new year. Not that this one's been horrible. It hasn't. I've had some fantastic opportunities happen, and yeah. Hang on a minute, little boy. Oh, have a look at that. I'm just going to mute this for a minute. If you want to yeah, so I'll have a look at that. I haven't had a chance to look at the news headlines. So let's have a look at how Rudy Giuliani's contempt hearing is going to go for him. Wasn't Hi, Constance Campbell. I have to say thank you to you guys this year, because I have been, especially in the last few months, a little bit erratic. I've had a fantastic, there's had some fantastic things happen this year, but I've also had a few issues happen, like health issues and stuff. When I fell out of bed and gave myself concussion, and so overall it's been a good year. Yeah. Hi, Sherry French. Um, just to say, so I have been a bit erratic, and thank you for sticking with me through that. Um, so I do appreciate it. Oh, Sherry, I got an email from Edna May, who knew Keith and had visited him, and he passed away on November 26th. So yeah, I was just having a little bit of a cry earlier. I'm gutted. Hubby's gutted. He and Keith actually had quite a few conversations They would say hello and chat for a bit, and yeah, so he passed away. So it's he's up there with his angel wings and his deputy's badge, um, and he'll be looking out for them. I do the highest truth and compassion. I have access to your wisdom and knowledge. Education of God's knowledge. Objectivity and questions of my purpose. Okay. Oh, hi, Anne. Hi, Annie. I got your email. Yeah, this morning I just basically I, I slept in. I got up at 7:30 and went to the loo, and went back to bed and slept in. I didn't wake up till 22. Yeah. So yeah. Um, he was he was such a sweetheart. If you want to share a memory of Geek, please do, and send thoughts to his sister and his two little fur babies. One was called Penny. I cannot remember the name of the other dog, but yeah. Many thanks for your email and thanks for the Christmas wishes. But we're having a look at uh you know, Geek loved his computers. If you'd like to go into your emojis, and I'm pretty sure there's a computer emoji. If you put a little grey-haired man and a computer emoji in the comments for Keith the Geek, that would be great. So hang on. I don't know if I can do that at the moment. Okay, emojis. Here's one. Grey hair. And then there we go. Keith with his computer and his Doggy. Yeah. Oh, thank you everyone for doing that. Thank you. Yeah. If you could do that, and you can put a doggy, you can put a butterfly, you can put a star with it, the key for these computers. That's so lovely. Thank you everyone who's doing that. Yeah. Hi Judy B. We're remembering Geek Hillbilly who passed last month. I've just learned. So if you want to put a computer and an old man emoji there, and you can put a doggy or a star or angel wings or whatever with it. That would be lovely. Thank you guys. Anyway, Rudy Giuliani and his contempt hearing. I have fallen so behind the news. I'm going to have to step things up in 2025. 2024's just had so much more extra happening around me. It's been a bit, yeah, hit and miss with this. So, yeah. So, Rudy Giuliani. Guides, what can you tell me about Rudy Giuliani? I'd like the truth. Please tell me the truth of his situation. He's very, very, yeah, not a happy camper. I actually adored Geek, really did, and thank you. So, he's moody. His moodiness is getting really, really, yeah, things are not looking good for him. It's a challenge for him, actually. He's unrealistic. He's not facing reality at all, and that's a huge challenge. The advice for him is be prepared because justice is coming and you're going to have to accept what is happening. Yeah, uncover the news. Thank you. I'm going to have a look at the bird flu. Okay. At the base of this, well, it's got heartbreak, sorrow, emotional pain, sorrow, grief, and hurt, but it's also betrayal. He's held in contempt everything that, yeah, that he once used to uphold, but he's treated it with contempt. What's going to be the outcome of this trial for Rudy Giuliani? Now, this is strength. Be prepared for justice. The case is too very strong. There could be some magnanimity shown. Magnanimity. But yeah, definitely action. Distractions, delays. He's going to do everything he can to delay the outcome. Strength. Is he going to go to jail? I can't see them. Stagnation. I think in the end, I do think the strong case, and I think Rudy might be too ill to go anywhere. Interesting. I don't think it's looking good. I think the case is too strong. He's not going to be able to defeat it, but it seems to be delayed and stagnation in the aftermath. I don't know if Rudy's actually going to make it to sentencing. Sentencing might be delayed. I don't know if he's actually going to make it. Bird flu. Let's have a look. I got the word pragmatist, and he has asked, why is Fetterman appearing more sympathetic to 45? The word pragmatist went through my mind, through my head, and it's just like he's easier to deal with if you hand it to him a little bit. It doesn't mean give in. Maybe you can influence him a little bit better, but yeah. Okay. Bird flu. Will it be a problem? Well, it's certainly going to. Pages and messengers. So person to person. So look, this is messages go from person to person. Yeah, I think people are very fearful. Yeah, the challenge, it's certainly, building up. It's popping up. As the CDC said, first severe case of showing mutations. Yeah, that's the mutations there. Another pandemic. Yeah, this is extremes. In some areas, it's going to be extreme. Lots and lots of cases. In others, it's not. There's advice is to be prepared. Be prepared. Um, there's lots of precautions that we know that we can use. Um, yeah, here we are. It's variants again. This is the Seven of Cups. This is you look you look at treating one variant, another pops up. Bit of cloudiness around the ear, some confusion. Um, a little bit of panic at times. Don't see another toilet paper panic, but yeah. Hi, Margel. But look, this is the outcome is it's stability. So I don't think it's going to be a huge pandemic. The fact is that bird flu has been in the community for a long time. The epidemics. There's going to be some epidemics around, quite a few in different variants. I don't know about a brand new pandemic, but there's going to be stability. But be prepared. Um, yeah, yeah, Margel. So I've encouraged people to put a little old man and a computer emoji, little doggy for his pets if you want, and just how he made you feel. Some people have put rainbows up and others. So yeah, but you put like an old man emoji, a grey haired man, and a computer, and then you can put how he made you feel. Just to you know, so I put at the top comment up here for Geek, for our beloved Geek. Yeah. So yeah, look, I do think that it's not going to be the out of control global pandemic of COVID. Um, I think people will be using the word pandemic when it doesn't mean there's not going to be an epidemic. I do think there is going to be an epidemic. Pandemic just applies when it's a totally new um, illness, like COVID was. They've never seen anything like COVID before. Whereas bird flu, but even if it's a variant, but still, that's just semantics. Um, yes, it is going to be popping up around the place. Oh, Olivia Hussey died. Okay, yeah, I remember her from Murder on the Orient Express. Yeah. Anyway, look, yeah, I can see there are going to be outbreaks. There's going to be a few variants. But overall, stability will be maintained. The advice is just be prepared. Yeah, I was for a minute. I was for a minute. Um, yeah. So be prepared. That is the advice. You know, get shots if you can get a shot. Not everyone can get a vaccine, not because of belief or, but for certain things. Have masks about. Have you know, get your system in good order and stuff. Um, yeah. Elon Musk. Okay. Good gumble. Oh, blessed. Lara Luma or Laura Luma, whatever her name. Um, you're going to Mar-a-Lago to pitch Trump merging the US and Canada. That's not going to happen. Um, the pardon my French shit show that would happen if that anyone tried that um, would just be. Elon Musk. Let's have a look at him in three cards. I'm probably going to cut it a bit short today. Um, I've pulled or strained a ligament at the back of my knee. I think it's the ACL. So that's been giving me merry help last week. I have had just smaller things happen this year. like, um, but I really want to do a year in review. Probably, I think I'll come on Monday. So Monday morning, I'm going to do a live, okay? And we'll have a look at the past year and have a look at next year, 2025. And so that's the 30th. Mm. So, Elon Musk and three cards. Ooh, he's walking a very, very fine line here. Um, ooh, ooh. What he needs to know is he's going to be called for to answer for his actions. And a cold shoulder. He's not going to get a warm welcome. What is the outcome of him for him, for Elon Musk? Oh, justice. Justice will be served. Oh, well, they're together, Marge. Happy, I think. Justice is waiting for him. It's a big lesson. Is he going to be deported? Is he going to have his citizenship revoked and be deported? King of Pentacles. Well, that's a yes. Oh, and there's going to be quite a few countries where he's not going to be allowed. There's Kimberly. I don't know what's been happening with her. I haven't heard anything from her, but will she lash out eventually? Let's have a look. Kimberly Guilfoyle. Oh, haven't heard that name in a bit, have we? Uh, Hi, Susan Rotella. Oh, well, that's chip of the old block. He could have been very different. He could have been a very different man, but you know, he did have that point where he could have said, "Stuff you, stuff Dad, stuff the money. I'm going to go and serve my country," but he didn't. So yeah. Um, I don't think she was at all surprised. And look, she's in Greece as an ambassador, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Marjo, yeah, sorry for your loss with your dad. And yeah, it can be tough, can't it, when you lose somebody? Um, you know what? I think she got a nice payout. Hi, Linda B. How are you, my darling? I know it's been a tough year for you with your husband being sick, and yeah, I hope you and your granddaughter are coping okay as well as you can. Um, moving vans all around the place. We saw one out the back yesterday at the house next door. I've seen one big truck and a trailer attached thing pulling up. I don't know whether they're coming or going to the house across the road, which was recently bought by new people. Don't know. It's all very interesting. Yeah. Will Congress act on the debt limit? Let's have a look at that in three cards. Yeah, so last week I didn't come on. Apologies. I got struck down with heat stress in the heat wave we had here. Um, what's DOGE? Will Congress act on the debt limit? Mm, I'm getting it. No, it's not looking good. Same old thing. Same old thing. Um, lots of anxiety, and then we got the Knight of Cups reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. So the offer, what was on the table, is being withdrawn. Okay. Then we've got success after struggle. So it's going to take a little bit more work, but yes, they might. Yeah, there's a chance they will. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sherry French. So yeah, there might be a bit more of a delay, a bit more worrying, but I think they will. But they're only just gonna make it. Just going to go back up and have a look at. And if you want to leave, if you're watching, hello to all my lurkers, thank you. And everyone who watches at a later date, thank you. News is that we've lost our beloved Geek Hillbilly in November. Just got that news this morning. If you want to leave a tribute to him, because what a wonderful man. He served his community as a deputy and through making computers and all that for people in the community who couldn't afford them and needed them. And even after retiring as a deputy, he would step up and do that duty when he was asked to come out of retirement to help in times of crisis. And he helped the police with his computer skills. He was a lovely, gorgeous man from Hazard County in Kentucky. He had a rough year. He loved his little dogs. Penny was one of them. I cannot remember the name of the other. Last few months, he was living with his sister after his trailer got destroyed. Just an absolutely wonderful man, Keith Smith. He will be missed. I've dedicated this live to him. If you are watching and you want to leave a little tribute to him, go to the comments section and put a little grey haired man and a computer or laptop next to it as a tribute to him. And he made so many lives so much better through his work with the community. And he continued even in his retirement to help bring people to justice. Bless him. No, he's in heaven with his deputy's badge on his angel's cowl. And yeah, so if you do want to do that, please leave a tribute to him with a couple of emojis of the grey-haired man and the computer. He was an angel on earth, and now he's an angel up on high. Outcome of the conflict between Elon Musk and MAGA. Yeah, Department of Government Efficiency. Yep. Will Pierre Poilievre try to sell out Canada to Trump if he becomes Prime Minister? Abandonment with the Eight of Cups, the Moon, secret deals. Surprises for him. He'd be facing justice if he did. Look, I'll tell you what, there's certainly some talk. He could have a secret deal but he's not going to be able to do it. The thing is, if he tried to do that, Canada has the Westminster system, the same as we do. People think they elect a person as the Prime Minister, but in reality, they elect the party. Now, he might have a secret deal, but that will not work. He'd be in because if he tries to do that and tries to institute the mechanism to introduce the mechanisms to do that, his party will abandon it. In other words, they will go behind closed doors and they will replace him as leader. They'll have a vote and he'll be out. And there's nothing he can do about it. So I do feel he's talking behind the scenes about it, but he will be in for a huge surprise and justice will not allow it. So, yeah. Hi, GMAR6. How are you, my darling? So, no, it would absolutely turn and bite him in the bum if he tries to do that. Yeah. Why what? What does Pierre, what wants to get his security? Is he afraid foreign influence? Okay, is he afraid of Pierre? Were you there? Foreign influence report. Oh, the government will survive a vote of no confidence. Yeah, no, yeah, I think so, but I don't think it's going to happen. He's, yeah, he is rushing it. Definitely, there's something there. And yeah, the foreign influence report. Overindulgence. Overindulgence. He really thinks, oh, I don't know. You could try unsubscribing and resubscribing, GMAR6. Hi, Hugger. Hi, Greta. Big hugs back to you too. Yeah, so yeah, he's yeah, there's definitely there people are going to rejoice in this man's downfall. That's definitely why he's trying to rush it, the no confidence vote. But I do feel like the government is going to survive that. Yeah. So the government going to survive that, and he not got enough support. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've done it so many times. I really don't know how to help you with that. Um, yeah. And I've been so erratic the last couple of months. I mean, I meant to hop on last weekend and just I was sick from heat stress and couldn't do it. Hi, Patricia Francino. And I'd slept in this morning, so I was a bit late starting. So, mhm. Oh, yeah, I'm over the heat stress, definitely over the heat stress. I do have a pulled or strained ligament at the back of my knee. I think it's the ACL. Not much you can do about them, really, is there? But rest, ice, compress, and elevate. And I've been doing that. I've got the week off work. We shut down over the Christmas period. I'm back at work next Thursday. I will be back on Monday morning. In fact, I'm going to set up a thing, set it up, schedule after I finish here today. Mm-hmm. I hope everyone's Christmas was nice and pleasant. Ours was pleasant, quiet. We had a friend up. Had way too much food. Um, our we had so much food that we hadn't even opened. Our neighbour across the way there was having a party, and we said to him, "Hey, you want some food?" He says, "Well, if you got it, we'll it'll get eaten." I said, "Yeah." So we told him we've got this and this, and we ended up handing him a bag of full of stuff. But yeah. Mhm. Who's Jolie LeBlanc? A tariff threat. Oh yeah, is Trump going to go ahead with those tariffs against Canada and Mexico? That's a yes. It's all about money for him. What and how he can pad his own nest. Night, Marge. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, definitely going to go ahead with them. He's just stabbing his own people in the back if he does. Um, but it's not going to turn out well for him. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Uncover the news. Thanks for that detail. I realised he must have been a Canadian of some sort, but yeah, a Canadian. I just didn't know who he was. But yeah, it's not going to work out well for Trump. It's not going to work out well if these tariffs are introduced. It is just stupidity because the Canadians will continue, you know, you put tariffs on their goods and it discourages American companies from ordering their goods, yes, because they have to pay a tariff. So it just People say, oh, you put tariffs on, it's just the people in America who pay. It is a way of discouraging companies from ordering or getting stuff from overseas and thus relying on themselves to manufacture more, but it still costs more to do that, which is one of the reasons people get things from overseas. But it will not work out well for him. Yeah, Conservatives to move no confidence motion against the Liberal government in the new year. Yeah, we were just looking at that with that Pierre person. I think that the government will survive that. Not by much, but they will survive with the renewal of leadership. Calgary Liberal MP George Shahar calls a leadership race. Okay. Wow. This is what I was saying. The party can prepare for a leadership race. Let's have a look. Will Justin Trudeau step down? Sorry, I froze again for a minute. It's on my end. Okay. It's definitely on my end. Even though I've got a strong signal to the laptop, it just got too low. The web there. So yeah, I froze again for a minute. So hopefully that won't happen again. Yeah, so there's quite truth will come out. But there's going to be victory. No, I think there will be a race, but I do think even if movement, there's going to be some big changes within within the Trudeau's party? Will there be a new leader? The party will be happy with what transposes. So I don't know whether he'll. I think he might say, "Okay, yeah, we'll do this." Okay, it'll come out, but I do think it will reestablish, be stronger. Can the Dems win the House? Look, I know that people have been talking about it. Can they win the House? Will they get the vote? I don't know if they're still counting votes. Even, I mean, oh, let's have a look here. U.S. House election. Still, well, as of 17th of December, the Republicans had won. 4 days ago. Like the 'Either way, it's look, I don't see it. I don't see the Democrats getting the House. I just cannot see it. Yeah, that doesn't mean that there won't be a Democratic speaker. Will a Democrat become Speaker of the House even if they don't have the majority? Because that is a powerful. That's torturing yourself. So I'm going to go no. Yes, it's a possibility, but I'm going to go no. Okay, NATO's stepping up patrols, sabotage worthy undersea cables sabotaged. Let's have a look. Yeah, they were, and it's been validated. Um, so yeah. Um, Trump do something. Trump do something to anger the cartels so much it goes into the mess around and find out category. Wow, interesting question. Well, he's going to have to play his cards very carefully. Quite possibly, yes. Bigger picture here. I got going through my head then is they've got some evidence on him. Again, it's his greed. It's his this is unfortunately in the with this appears in association with Trump. It's greed, wanting to line his own pockets, luxury for himself. Oh, isolation. Can be the card of the traitor. Now, I said, I got going through my mind that the cartels have evidence. Mess around and find out. In the grand scheme of things, Trump doesn't mean much to the cartels. But I'll tell you what, they can bring him down if they want to. But I'll tell you what, there's something shining a light. Is there going to be a reckoning for Trump? Threatened to bomb the cartels. Oh boy, he's got the Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups got the little bells around the base of the bowl there. That is warnings, portent of danger, warning. He's playing with fire there. 2026 midterms. Hubby bought me a new candle, part of my Christmas swag. Love you to the moon and back. Beautiful. Can't wait to light it. Beautiful. Love it. Yeah. If you're in Perth, in the northern suburbs of Perth, 5th of January in the morning, car boot sale up at our Chemos IGA. They hold one once a month. I'll be there doing readings. Opens about 8:30. So, yeah. So bought me some lovely rings, which I'm wearing, and a couple of pairs of lovely earrings. And we did buy wrapping paper, but we were so busy got my bedroom. My bedroom is painted and there's an aircon in there and everything. But we were so busy. Like it was Christmas Eve before we finally hung the curtains in the bedroom so we could and move the bed back into the bedroom. So we didn't have time to wrap presents or anything. So we just bought the bags in that we had the different presents in and handed them to each other. I don't think we'll ever wrap presents in wrapping paper again. Yeah. Oh, sweetheart, it'd be lovely to be able to see you too. Yeah. Anyway, midterms 2026. Well, 2 years away. Midterms 2026. Democrats. Can you tell me? Will they bag the house? 2 cards. 6 of Cups and Page of Wands. The Orator. The Speaker. Yeah, I think that will be a return to previous times. And the Speaker, the Orator. So, yes, I think they'll get the house in the midterms. It's a long way away yet, darlings. So, yeah. And we'll have a look and see if they'll get the Senate in the midterms as well. Two cards. Hmm. Yeah, less clear about the Senate. Possibly not. At this stage, no. That could change. 2026, the midterms are a long way off. But yeah, this stage, no, not with the Senate. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up now, my darlings. Thank you very much for joining me and for all your love and patience. Just remember, guys, as a tribute to our dear, absolutely wonderful, lovely geek hillbilly, Keith Smith from Hazard County in Kentucky, who passed on the 26th of November. I mean, he was such a shining light, such a wonderful person, did so much for his community. I had many lovely, lovely conversations with him over Jitsi and stuff, and hubby had conversations with him as well. We'll miss his lovely, gorgeous light. If you want to pay tribute to him, in the comment section, put a couple of little emojis of a grey haired man and a computer, and you know, a little doggy, if a dog for his little dogs and stuff like that. Just, yeah, put some emojis up there about how he reached out and helped so many people in this community, in the FootPrint community. He would give them advice. He would send them, I know he sent a few computers out and things like that. He was a lovely, gorgeous, beautiful human being, and he will be much missed. Love you, geek. Love you. And yeah. So thank you for joining me. I will be scheduling immediately. I don't know how he passed, but he was diabetic. He did have his health problems. But yeah. Yeah, he will be missed. He served his community for many, many years as a deputy sheriff, as a deputy in the police department. And even after he retired, he continued to help them. Stepping up in emergencies when he was needed to go back on duty, and also with his work with computers and tracking people. and getting information on people. And he built computers for people who couldn't afford them. He was an absolute star, and he will be missed. But there's a special angel up there. Anyway, stay safe, stay happy, stay loving, and above all, my darling, please stay laughing, even though sometimes it can be hard. Laughter helps us get us through. Laugh every day, and if you can, laugh with a stranger. I love you. I'll see you on Monday. I'm going to schedule it right now. So love you all. Bye-bye.